Guys, stop. What are you doing? We need to be working. We don't know where the cameras are. We don't have a script for our show. And where's Brianna?
Taylor, the cameras are right there. And here's the script.
Beep, beep.
Brianna, where are you?
Duh, I'm at home watching Limited Warranty.
Welcome to our show,
Limited Warranty. I'm Taylor.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Tom. We're the Youth Advisory Board at the SAD Cafe. The SAD Cafe promotes a safe, drug-free, and tobacco-free environment.
Did you know every time you put a cigarette in your mouth, you're inhaling a poisonous drug called nicotine that's really harmful to your body?
And smoking also causes wrinkles, which nobody wants.
And did you know it causes yellow teeth?
And it smells horrible.
Which is gross.
Also, not many people know, but you can die from nicotine poisoning.
Hey, do you guys remember yesterday in science class?
Yeah. Our teachers were talking about the different cells in your body, and the weakest, thinnest cells are the ones surrounding your lungs.
And every time you inhale smoke, you're attacking those cells.
It's not a good thing. Which just reminds you, your body is a temple, and every time you put a cigarette in there, you're burning it down.
Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Tyler.
What's up?
Nothing much. Just, an average day at work, the convenience store.
Yep, the convenience store.
Did you go to that party on Saturday?
Oh, yeah, I did. It's a really good party. It was a really fun party, yeah.
It was a kind of fun party.
No, it was a really good party. Like the best party I've ever been to.
Actually, it wasn't that good.
It was a really good party. It was like with the
bad
water.
party.
There's water there.
Yeah, parties, you don't normally have more than just water.
Guys, there's a lady over in aisle 4 eating all of the stuff.
Kel, come on. There's nobody just comes to the store and
What are you talking about? Nobody would just walk in and
Look.
just start eating.
There's someone eating all the stuff.
She's not eating
She's
all
not
the
eating
food.
all
She's
the
gonna
stuff,
pay
Kelly.
for it.
I'll
She's
tell
not
you.
eating it.
You prove it. Prove it. Oh,
She's not eating all the food.
There's no way she's eating all the food.
There's no way she's eating all the food. She's eating all the food. Okay.
Oh, so what should we do?
Wait.
Oh, it's the boss.
Yeah, guys. Twinkie? No thanks. I see that there's a lady in aisle 4, and it's not the cat lady this time.
Oh no, it's much worse.
So I'm a little worried here. And I see she's going for the individually packed foods. She's kind of freaking me out. So I'm gonna have you guys handle that.
Yeah, one of us will do it.
Taylor's got it.
Yeah, Taylor.
Well, I'll be back soon. I'm gonna go watch.
Oh wait, no,
Spin
you
City.
wait. You see how
Listen,
you see how
I'm gonna
she
go
does.
watch Spin City.
Okay, you see how she does first. Fine. You see how she does.
It can wait.
I
T-boned it
go.
anyways.
Go.
Don't give her the products.
Excuse me?
Oh my God! It's okay. It's okay. They're horrible.
It's okay. My retinas.
You go relax. Mr. Convenient.
Let's
We can throw something at her.
we could a quarter.
That's irrational. Let's throw a penny.
Do you have a penny?
I
No,
don't.
no. Search.
Guys, there's no pennies.
I got one.
That's
It's a penny.
it's not gonna
It's the best penny. It's
Chuck
the,
it.
no,
Just
it's
throw
the
it at
best.
her.
Just throw it. Just throw it.
Do something about it.
No, that didn't work.
That didn't work.
So we gotta get rid of her.
Oh
Go poke her.
no! We could tie a bunch of.
Guys,
We could tie a
guys.
bunch of. Wait. We could tie a bunch of Slim Jims together and just.
Slim Jims bend.
No, they don't. Not if we get the frozen ones. Because I know you
When do you eat frozen Slim Jims?
I
What are
don't.
we gonna do?
I don't.
Well, maybe the boss has an idea.
We can
Yeah.
come here.
Guys. I have an idea. It's gonna sound a little outlandish.
Okay.
It's gonna sound a little funky fresh.
Okay.
Okay. But you're gonna have to go with it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Popsicle sticks. We'll put them together.
Oh, sir.
We'll make a raft.
Sir, she ate all the popsicles.
Yeah.
We don't need the popsicles. We just need the sticks.
She ate the sticks too.
Yeah.
The sticks.
Why do you, what the heck is the raft for anyway?
Well, I actually have arts and craft tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we could use pretzel sticks.
No.
Pretzel sticks.
Listen. Water resistant. Not. Okay.
They're not water. Why? Okay.
Speaking in acronyms.
Oh.
I got an idea.
Okay.
So crazy, it just may work.
Wait, what's he gonna do?
Watch.
Shh.
Wait.
Wait.
What did you just do? What
I gave her a job.
I gave her a job.
Boom.
Alrighty, guys. Our next part of the show is the movie review.
There are a lot of new movies that are coming out on DVD that just left movie theaters.
Yep. And the two that we're going to be talking about today are Chronicles of Narnia and King Kong.
Two very good movies, I have to
Very,
say.
very good.
Big blockbusters.
Yes. So Taylor, what do you have to say about it?
Well, if we're starting with Chronicles of Narnia,
Yeah.
I enjoyed Chronicles of Narnia. I thought it was a very good movie. It was really pretty, actually. The cinematography throughout the whole movie was really good. Like, there was the snow parts where it was just very fun to look at, and then there was the parts where it was like very spring, and the special effects were stunning, and it stayed very true to the novel, I have to say. So I enjoyed it, and I know that my little brother enjoyed it very much. So it's a very all ages movie in my opinion.
What about you, Tyler?
I have to agree with Taylor. It was a very pretty movie. Like, it was. I thought that there were parts that you were thinking it could be taken out, but still stay true to the book. But the special effects were very, very good. The way that they did them, and it was altogether a good movie.
Yes. Kelly, what do you have to say?
Well, I'd have to go back to the scenes part of it. I thought that it was quite interesting how they filmed it in New Zealand, because New Zealand has a wide variety of landscapes, and I thought that it was quite intriguing how they had staged all of the sets. And I'd also like to add a comment on to the animations of the animals. And I thought they did quite a good job making them. And I know that they filmed real animals doing the parts,
Good fact.
and then they animated them to make it look even more real, which I
Really?
thought was quite interesting.
That's cool.
It made them look a lot more realistic the way that they did it.
Brianna, you got anything to say about, special
Yeah.
effects? or-
My favorite part of the movie, like about watching it, was just how it looked. It looked very, like, fairy tale like, and it was just very pretty to look at, like Taylor said.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah. I didn't actually get to see it, but one of the main features I saw on trailers and stuff is that the, like you guys said, the special effects were really good. But what I thought was better is the King Kong special effects.
Speaking of King Kong, Tyler, what did you think of that movie?
I thought King Kong was a very good movie. It was done by Peter Jackson, who did the Lord of the Rings movies, which obviously meant it was long. It was very
Tyler and
long.
I had to go to the bathroom the entire movie.
Yeah. And I thought it was good. I thought it was very true to the original movie, whereas like the plot was almost exactly the way it had been in the original movie, because I actually went and saw the original movie after that. And but the special effects were really good. Like it was very human looking, the monkey. So.
Taylor, what did you think of the movie?
I liked the movie a lot. Like Tyler said, it was long, and there were some points where I thought, maybe I don't need another close-up of the main characters. But the special effects were amazing, and the actual King Kong, at first I thought that it was very easy to like connect to with King Kong because it was so realistic. If there was ever a giant monkey, I think that's what it would look like. And it seemed very kind and very human-like, and it was easier to see more of the plot since you could so easily connect to the monkey, which is very rare in movies. And I just think it was a very thrilling movie, and it kept you in the plot.
I'm glad you liked it.
I did.
Tom, what did you think of the movie King Kong?
Well, I enjoyed it very much. I watched behind-the-scenes feature on HBO after I saw it, and actually what happened was they would have motion sensors on a real person, and that's why it looked so real, because they would have a real person with little beads on them and moving around, so that's why the movement looks so real. Also, I was a little surprised with Jack Black in that movie, because he's usually a comedy actor and stuff like that, so he got to kind of reveal his theatrical side. And he said that it was kind of like the role he was born to play, because he said that he related with it a lot, kind of, cutthroat kind of guy.
Yeah.
He was very good at it.
I thought he was really good. But yeah, I thought the special effects were like really, really good, and I enjoyed the 3 some odd hours it was.
Kelly, what did you think of King Kong?
Well, personally, I didn't really realize how long it was. I enjoyed pretty much the whole movie. There are some parts that, like Taylor commented, they didn't need the extra close-up, but I really did like how in the end of the movie you really got a feel of what it was supposed to be about. I kind of got a feeling that there was kind of like a moral about kind of like the humankind, how just because something's different doesn't mean you should cage it up and have it for everyone to gawk at. I liked how at the end I got a sense of that there was like almost a deeper meaning towards the movie.
I have something to say about that too, because I totally agree with you, and I think lots of movies that come out now have a lot of political messages, and I know sometimes I feel like I'm being spoon-fed like these little underlining meanings, and I didn't feel that way at all for King Kong. I felt like you said it was more of a moral than any kind of message that they were trying to get out, and it did have a very good moral.
That's another great movie to get when it comes out on DVD to rent. It's definitely
Should be coming up
a
pretty soon.
popcorn eater.
Yes, indeed it does. Actually, along with the movie came out the video game for the newest next generation video game system, the Xbox 360. I myself got the Xbox 360 for Christmas, and I thought that the video game is great. The special effects in the video game are just as good as in the movie, if not better. The storyline in the movie, they have the real voices of the people, and they have all the real characters and the storyline perfectly in it. And actually, even the guns and stuff looked completely real. Also, another game that came out for it is I'm kind of more of a sports guy, Pinkerton Academy football all the way. But I'm kind of more of a sports guy. My favorite game is Madden 2006 for the Xbox 360. It was a great game, and the graphics were awesome, and I can give it 10 stars out of 5. But
Speaking of forms of entertainment, there's this book out called Aragon that's been out for probably 3 years. 3 years?
Mm-hmm. I need to blow my nose. Is there a tissue anywhere?
And it is about it's a fantasy book about dragons and like magic and such.
By Christopher Paolini. Excuse me, I know this is really awful. It is an extremely good book. I enjoyed it very much. Oh, do you have a tissue for me, please? Anyway, it's an extremely good book. It's very fast moving, and it's what? And it's very long.
move your hand.
I can't.
Step.
No, I'm fine. It's an extremely. Is it cut?
No, it's not cut.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, it's an extremely good book. Okay, we're having some extreme difficulties here, but we're fine, we promise.
There's a sequel that Kelly's gonna talk about.
And there's a sequel to Aragon. Hello. We're very sorry about that. But now we're going to move on to our book review. And we're going to review the same book that we tried to just review, which is Aragon by Christopher Paolini, which has been out for about 3 years. And I personally thought it was an excellent book. And it was very long, but I thought it was very fast-paced, and it had to be long.
It had to be long.
It had to be long in order to fit all the plot that was in it.
The plot that is contained in the book, like, I don't think that there's any way it could be as good a book as it was being a short book, like a 200-page book. It was more of like a 400-page book, but it's definitely like you could sit down and read like for hours upon hours. It's so good. It's by Christopher Paolini,
who wrote it, I believe, when he was
19,
15 or 15.
Something like that.
15, 19. Some very impressive age to write a book like that.
Yeah.
And I actually got to get my book signed. And while I was there at the little book fair thing for Aragon, they said they were going to make it into a movie. Do you think it's going to make a good movie?
I think it's going to be an excellent movie.
I do too. I think it's going to need some very good special effects in order to get everything.
Yeah. Because there's definitely a lot of, it's definitely the higher point of fantasy, where it's all dragons, it's all magic, stuff like that. Whereas a lot of other fantasy things are like, it's like normal world with like a dragon in it. It's definitely a different type that we've seen in the past.
If you like books such as Harry Potter or any
Lord of the Rings,
especially more Lord of the Rings than Harry Potter, you will enjoy Aragon very much. And there is a sequel to Aragon, which Kelly is going to review for us now.
Take it away, Kelly.
Take it away, Kelly.
The second book in the Inheritance trilogy is the one after Aragon, and that is called Eldest. It continues the story of Aragon and his dragon that is called Saphira. And what I do like that is in both books actually is that there is a pronunciation guide in the back, so there'll be no problem being able to pronounce all the names. And the second book, after I read it, I concluded that it really is a book that if you just want to sit down and have a nice read, that's one of the books for you. It is not as action-packed as the first one, but it has a little bit of a slow part in the beginning, but then towards the end it does pick up again. And I would say that it is I wouldn't say better, but I think it's equally as good as the first. And the end has a surprising twist that I think I held my breath for the last 4 chapters. It was very riveting, I thought, and it kept me in suspense. And if you like fantasy and you like sci-fi, then I think this is for you. And now I think you should read them, and we'll see what the next one is going to be.
But
All right. Well, as you can see, the 3 of us, Kelly, Brianna, and I, have cut our hair, if you've noticed before, within the past 2 weeks, from 10.5 to 11.5 probably inches off for a foundation called Locks of Love, where you give either the minimum is 10 inches of hair to this nonprofit Locks of Love to make wigs for kids with cancer. And
Right. Yes, my hair was very long before, and I was excited that I'd be able to help a cancer patient, like, just by cutting my hair. And at first I was excited, and then I got really scared, but it's like a very good thing to do, and you feel good after you do it.
When I was first about to cut my hair, what they do is they put it in a ponytail, and then they cut right above the ponytail. And as the lady was cutting my hair, I was cringing at the thought that I was gonna have very, very short hair. Well, to me at least. And then I had to remind myself that this is going to someone who doesn't have any hair because they've gone through chemotherapy and they've had to do the things. And I went online and I looked up their foundation online at www.locksoflove.org, and they have pictures of before and after, and it is one of the nicest things that someone could do and grow their hair and give to people, because you could see people that are completely bald and their hair is falling out after chemotherapy, and then they have these wigs and it's a complete transformation and they look absolutely amazing. And after getting over the fact that I had to deal with short hair, it made me thankful about how much hair I do actually have compared to other people.
Brianna, to you.
Okay, Tom, why are you laughing?
This is funny.
I'm Twinkie, my first ever.
Okay, well, my mom's a hairdresser, and she cut my hair, and usually your local hairdresser will do that for you.
And it's free.
Yes.
That was really awesome. I cut my hair, and then afterwards, she's like, oh, no, you don't have to pay for it because it was for charity.
Right.
And I cut a lot off because my hair wasn't really that long to begin with, and so they kind of had to get rid of most of it. So it's basically most of it's gone now.
Right.
But Tyler actually has longer hair than me. You can't see from here, but it is longer than mine.
I actually have longer hair than her. I don't know if you can see from here.
You don't have longer hair than me,
He
but
doesn't.
the average person has longer hair than me.
it is,
now.
but
I feel good about it.
It's for a very good cause, and you should all do it. If you
Right,
are
definitely. If I had enough hair,
I was laughing that he had a Twinkie.
if I had enough hair, I would definitely do it. And
as would I.
because I would like to get rid of my hair.
The reason,
The reason why we've been giggling
is
and laughing is because this, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, is my first Twinkie ever.
and I'm sure it won't be his last.
Kelly,
At this
Kelly
date
hasn't had one
and
either.
time,
February 21st.
February 21st of the 2006.
5 minutes until 5
Exactly.
p.m.
He's got
That'd
a
be
point.
4:55.
This will be
4:55
consumed
by
by a
Thomas
young
Whalen.
man named Thomas Joseph Whalen IV, Esquire.
That's not his real name.
Watch in
no,
Marvel.
it is.
Actually, it is no
It
Esquire.
is. Watch, ready?
I have to sniff.
I don't think you have to sniff, Tom. Just
I
eat it.
myself have never had a Twinkie.
Give me a, give me a,
We need
give
a
me,
little drum roll.
Give me
I think we need a drum roll. Like a
Kelly a Twinkie.
sort of beat or
I
something.
think I need to get
A
Kelly a
beat.
Twinkie because Kelly has to be part of this historic
I've
event.
never had a Twinkie in my life.
Oh, it's a double. It's a
Kelly,
double
Kelly,
whammy.
Kelly, your
This is
first
historic.
Twinkie.
You know what? We should all eat Twinkies.
I think we should have we should have a Twinkie eating contest.
Let's do it.
Whoever-
Twinkie eating contest.
Whoever
on
eats the
Public
most Twinkies wins.
Holy
No,
moly,
we-
Tyler, you threw a half-eaten one at her.
Oh, she already took a bite out of hers.
No, actually, he threw a half-eaten one at Brianna. That's why. Don't give me a half-eaten one. I'm getting gypped
That
at the
was
Twinkie
nice.
There's
contest.
no more Twinkies left.
Whoever eats their
There's like 5.
wins.
I'm sorry.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not having a contest. I'll get a headache.
Okay,
I'll
if we
use
can
some
have a
Tylenol
drum
or
roll,
something.
please.
I vote eating contest. Ready?
3,
No.
2, 1.
2, 1.
This is pretty awesome. I like the worst food I've ever had.
Honey, swallow. It's called chewing. Try it.
I'm happy to say this is the worst food I've ever tasted. I'm happy to say that I did not enjoy this one bit, but it is irresistible.
I personally think it's a little bit too sweet. The only thing
I
that's
think your
not
mom's too sweet.
is something. Only chocolate is never too sweet, I have to say.
Your mom is never too sweet. Give me some skin. Oh, never mind.
I like how I'm the only one who participated in that eating contest. Well, I'm thoughtful.
That was good, that was
If
good.
I could find Thomas Twinkie, the inventor of Twinkies, I would punch him in the face. Or hire a domesticated monkey.
Violent?
I have an idea. Tom,
Not to Twinkie Man.
tell the viewers at home about the prank that Tyler played on you the other day.
Oh.
Silly story.
What?
And before I go on, I would just like to plug a little thing we're doing. We're actually doing a movie for the San Diego and New York Film Festival. And the San Diego and New York Film Festival are very prestigious children's film festival. And we're doing a mockumentary, which is basically what it says, a mockumentary. It's a documentary which is funny and fake.
Anyway, so I played a joke on Tom where I trained a monkey in the basement for 3 months to punch him.
Yeah. So
I'm not
anyways,
joking. You
so
might
I
think
was-
I'm joking,
So I
but I'm
went
not
to the
joking.
market to get a head of lettuce for my peach cobbler.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're making a peach cobbler
And I don't know
together.
why I was.
What's required to have
They were
a
having a
lettuce?
peach cobbler.
I don't know why I was getting a head of lettuce. Maybe
for the peach cobbler.
maybe for the peach. Maybe
It was for the
crust.
peach cobbler.
Could have been the crust. So anyways, so I get home and I open up the door. I take my shoes off. My little dog Bam Bam comes
Always
to
take your
greet me.
shoes off. Always take your
He's
shoes off.
always take your shoes off. You know what they say? If you don't take your shoes off,
You'll have them on.
You don't get punched by a monkey.
you will get punched by a monkey.
And
And that's why I took them off, because I thought it was inevitable that if I took them off, nothing would happen. But let me tell you folks that are watching at home, it wasn't inevitable.
No.
Okay? No. There was plenty of punching de la monkeys, okay? Por la mañana, okay? So I get home. Tyler, you got a little something right there.
Right here, right here.
with you.
So
Right here.
Tom got home.
I got home. I go to the bathroom. I had a diet 7-Up on the way here.
Ooh.
I didn't have a 5-Up, 6-Up, or an 8-Up.
It was a 7-Up. It was a
It
good
was,
one.
it was definitely a diet 7-Up. I have to gather myself.
It's okay, Tom.
I walked into the bathroom and I go, and I see the monkey, and it goes, "Ah!" And I was like, oh, that's the exact, oh, like that, arm motion and everything. And I go, and I yelled to Tyler, I go, Tyler, why is there a monkey in my bathroom? And it punched me in the face.
That's what did.
Tom, I have to ask you one thing. Could you just reenact your face one more time for us?
What was the monkey doing? What was the monkey doing?
It was
Just like that.
Would you guys like to hear? Would you guys like to hear me sing?
No.
That's me singing.
Okay, ready? I think that we need to thank the people that we need to thank.
For this amazing show, which you've all enjoyed extremely well.
Okay, I'll do the first one.
Okay.
Followed by Taylor, who'll do the second one.
And this is going to last a very long time.
All right.
We got
First person
5
we need-
minutes
wait.
left.
So with the first one I need to thank is
Wait, son, I would let me interrupt you.
Dano's Pizza, which is down the street across from the Sad Cafe.
They put delicious pizza in our bellies.
In our belly.
Yummy in my belly.
They do.
Delicious pizza in our bellies.
And guess what they do? What do they every Tuesday that we have meetings to prepare for our shows, they give us a free pizza, a free large pizza.
Boom shakalaka.
You should all go there and buy lots of pizzas to get them lots of money, so it makes up for the pizza they're giving us for free.
And be like, hey,
And they're amazing.
we watched that show that you fund for.
And if you say limited warranty, you'll get
You will
one
get
large
stick of peanut
pizza
butter.
for the regular price. You'll get one large pizza for the regular price. If
If you say one large pizza for the regular place, limited warranty.
yeah, you'll get one large pizza.
mention-
Or if you say you'll have 2 for the price of 2.
yes. Or you'll have
might
3
actually
and a half
too.
for the price
Yeah,
of 3 and a half.
they might.
Might stare at you.
They
funny.
might slap you.
Okay, so Taylor, who's the next person that we need to thank?
I think we should thank our fabulous cameramen that also are slashy people. They're cameramen slashy.
Slashy.
If I could sing Whitney Houston, it would be
That
towards
you
them.
totally interrupted me. Our cameramen slashy. Ladies who help us do our work because
They're amazing.
we don't stay on focus ever.
Give us free snacks.
And so we need someone to be like, guys, focus. And these are those people.
Free
Jessica
snacks.
and
Jessica
Andrea.
and
We love you.
Jessica and Andrea. Jessica.
You can't see them, but we can.
You can't see
Yeah,
them.
they're right there.
And they're very pretty.
And I would like to thank Taylor's
betcha.
mom, Trina Mishak, because every Tuesday she drives us here and back home.
And we
And
love
we live all over the place.
Right? And she gets us food.
And she buys us food. Like today we had Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you, Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank you, Dunkin'
For letting
Donuts.
us
You know,
For letting us eat your food.
And I would like to say, it's just this is close to my heart. The Sad Cafe,
Oh.
who lets us put this great television show
Oh,
on.
we have to.
Every day that we can, we'll go to the Sad Cafe. And I'll think to myself, thank the God, I would be on the street. if
You
I
look
didn't
at the
have
Sad Cafe and you
Sad
go,
Cafe.
there is a God.
I think.
And then you
Thank
look
you,
at the
Sad
Sad
Cafe.
Cafe and you say, that is a happy cafe.
And
Not
Rick
a sad
upstairs.
cafe. No.
Bob
Happy,
and Rick
not
upstairs.
sad cafe. Could be the name,
Bob.
but it's
We
really
didn't say
happy.
Bob.
Every day I'm at school and I think to myself, I say, Tom,
Bob. Do you know who Bob is?
look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and look in your eyes. Tell yourself where you would be without the sad.
I would
It's
be
really
at
the
home.
happy, but we call it the
I'd
sad.
be at home
It's
a
that
lot.
thing.
Yeah, and I hate my house. Okay, Kelly, who's the last person we need to thank?
Well, we'd like to thank Bob.
Wait, Bob.
And
Bob
Rick
is
upstairs.
And Rick upstairs.
and Rick upstairs. Bob is the
Bob?
guy who's back there. We can see him, but you can't.
Hello,
and he's
Bob.
doing all the editing.
like
He's just
waving
waving.
at us.
waving.
As
Oh
a
my
mic, but you can't
He wears
see.
the headset, and he's all high tech and everything. And he does all this stuff. He sets up all the cameras.
And if you've heard us say badoom, if you've heard us say that, it's for our ending act.
And you know
Oh,
what that
yes.
is? That's because we need to get up
Ready?
and dance.
Yeah. Get up and
Ready?
dance.
Ready? We need to get up and dance.
Maestro.
A 1, 2, 3.
Ba-dum,
That this is our show.
Limited warranty.
Boom, shakalaka.